I think when they told us you just had a heart attack and they confirmed it, it was kind of that standstill moment where you could hear a pin drop because we were in complete shock. But immediately I looked at him and I said to him, if something happens, take care of my boys. Because immediately as a mom, you go into how do you prepare yourself for something and make sure that you do everything that you can to make sure if you're not physically here. It was a moment in my life I'll never forget.
I never really envisioned that I was going to have a heart attack.
I was afraid of dying. I was afraid for my family.
There's one thing I could tell my doctors, I want the full story.
There is no faith. Heart attacks do not discriminate. I would say I'm never alone because of my kids, but there's a fear that if my husband wasn't home and something happened, what was going to happen? How do I now give them the tools to manage an emergency situation? That forced me to have conversations with them and get them ready for an emergency situation that could happen at home because I have a diagnosis. Now my oldest knows that if something happens to me, he calls 911 and he tells them, my mom, she needs some help. So he's more empowered. We decided to take the fear away from them and really put empowerment in place in our home because that was the best way to navigate my current situation.
At the time of my heart attack, I had just gotten married. It had been 26 days. And one day, our entire world changed.
It forced me to play a different role. And I went from his new bride to his chauffeur, to his chef, to his nurse. The wife was put aside. I was everything else.
The strain that this put on our marriage in the months to come was something I can't, it's hard to even explain.
I definitely had a lot of moments where I didn't know what to do. I'm sure it put a huge strain on Rowena. It's difficult for her to try to figure out what's real and what is psychosomatic, what's physical and what's mental with the health challenges I was going through. It was not an easy time for us, and yet at the same time, I believe I got so much support from her that helped me get through this time.
I was scared when I came home from the hospital. I had friends and family doing things. I had a friend that got me a shower chair for my shower because I'm a fall risk. The friends that were here were instrumental in helping me to get well. They would call, bring food. It was like a village, like a community, everybody trying to do something.
My kids are my biggest cheerleaders when it comes to the gentle things I have to do every day to keep going. They definitely share in my same fear, but are supportive.
I think it's really important for the heart attack survivor to understand that your spouse is going through changes that can be just as drastic as your own, and not to shove their emotions under the rug. Understand that this is a new reality for them as well.
I think that this heart attack, while super difficult, has been a gift. It's given me a greater sense of how to be healthy, and I think for our family, it's brought us together in ways that we wouldn't have without it.
I often have family and friends around for support because it makes me try harder and not feel like I'm defeated by this disease.
If I could share one thing with someone who went through what I went through, my advice would be to step into your community, reach out to them through social media, through your family, through cardiac rehab, through your doctors, and have them help you. It's okay not to know everything. It's okay to be scared, but don't do it by yourself.